we are moving. I'm gonna give this to my future daughter one day. Cleaned out these cabinets. I just have like products that I'm gonna need. The entire hair care line, and I am good morning, you guys. Today is Tuesday, January 14th, and this is the start of another weekly vlog. Before we get into it, if you are new, my name is Tomar, and I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribe and like this video down below because it really helps me out. And I wanted to thank all of you guys for all of the kind, sweet comments and support that I received in last week's weekly vlog. I just posted it yesterday, but so far the feedback has been so kind and very encouraging, and I'm very thankful for all of you. I've just been like reading and responding to all of you guys' comments, and also on my Instagram and my TikTok, you guys have been very supportive about the entire process. So it's been very heartwarming and encouraging for me to see all of that feedback and to know that you guys are going to support me no matter what happens with TikTok or whatever. So very excited about this vlog in particular because if you watched the last vlog, then you know I hinted at a little secret. We are moving. Not out of Austin, we're staying in Austin, but we are moving to a new apartment. So last week I kind of started the process of packing up things that we don't use often just to make the move a lot smoother. We did hire movers, but I opted for actually packing up my own apartment and then them just assisting with moving all of our items to the next apartment. I'm so excited about the next apartment. I think I might do an empty apartment tour. I probably won't do like a furnished apartment tour, but I'd be open to doing an empty apartment tour and showing you guys the new apartment because it's so nice. I'm so excited. We've lived in this apartment for 2.5 years now, and this is the first apartment we ever lived in when we moved to Austin. It was such a great first apartment, but I think we are just very excited for a change of scenery. So I'm very excited to explore a new part of Austin. We'll also be closer to the city, which would be so nice. We're down there all the time anyway, and so it'll be nice to explore more nooks of Austin, and I'm very excited about that. But this week we are actually like getting cracking on the packing process because at the end of the month is actually so busy. My mom's gonna be in town. My family is actually coming in town from Florida. They won't be staying here because we don't have enough space for all 4 of them, but my mom will be staying with us, but my family, I'm pretty sure they're gonna get a hotel, but still they're gonna be in town. Actually the weekend we get our keys for the new apartment, and then we move that following week. So there's a lot going on, and I'm very excited to vlog the entire process for you guys. I'll also be doing like video, like short form content for my Instagram and my TikTok if it's still around by then. But I wanted to intro this and share all of that because we are very excited. It's been in the works for a while. And you guys know my car got broken into in this apartment. My car got stolen in this apartment. We had the hailstorm in this apartment, like just so many things. And I think we just needed a cleanse of this place. It's been, again, a great apartment, but it's time to go. But I just got back from actually a auto repair shop because I still have dents in my car from when we had the hailstorm, and I want to get all of that fixed. Kind of just like catching up on things that I have postponed and delayed because I was working in the hospital. I was just like, oh, well, I'm at work, and then when I'm off of work, I'm focusing on content, and I just like never got around to getting that stuff done. And so I'm trying to check off a lot of that stuff on my list. We also have a couple trips coming up, so prepping for that stuff. So much going on, but I'm very excited to share with you guys. I went to UPS. I dropped off all of the LA donations that I had. I put a bunch of my unused PR, also some items we had in our guest room for guests, like toiletries and stuff. I put all of those in a box and shipped those off to LA. And now I am picking up lunch for Jonathan and I. It's 2:30 and we haven't eaten lunch yet. My stomach is growling, my head hurts, and I'm starving. But I was just like so deep into like packing and doing stuff that I usually don't eat lunch. But Jonathan was like, what are we eating? And I was like, I don't know, I can't think about it. So we just picked up food. We're trying a new place, Cabo Bob's. It has a lot of good recommendations, but we've made a lot of headway in the packing. We've done mostly kitchen stuff, so packing up a lot of the appliances that we don't use on a daily basis, like our juicer and our blender, stuff like that, getting all of that stuff packed away. And then I think I'm gonna target my closet next, so like all of my like shoes, accessory stuff that I don't use on the regular that I can go ahead and pack away, because the next couple of weeks I am going to be working a little bit more. Like I said, we have family coming in town, so it's just going to be kind of chaotic, and I cannot do stress packing. I don't want to have to deal with stress packing, so I'm trying to get most of the stuff out of the way. So we shall resume whenever I get home and after I get some food in my stomach. Hi. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, same to you. After our workout, I was literally crawled up into a ball on the floor of my bedroom reading the last couple chapters of 7 Days in June, and it is such a good book. This is the cover, and I am obsessed. Like, obsessed is truly such an understatement. I'm so sad that this book is over, and it just, like, so many emotions were felt. I feel like it really covers a lot of different topics, mental health, addiction, literally everything, and it was fantastic. If I could recommend any book, I've only read 3, but out of the 3, I definitely would recommend this one. I obviously loved the 2 other books that I read, but I mean, this one blew me out of the park. I am obsessed, and I'm really excited to read the book that she came out with last year. It's called A Love Song for Ricky Wilde, and this is the book that I'm going to read next. So I'm actually going to order that tonight on Amazon so I can get that and start my next series. But like, reading has been so comforting for me. I've always been someone who's like been really addicted to TV shows, and I love binging series, but something about slowing my mind down and reading a book just has like helped so much with my clarity. I get overstimulated very easily, and it has just been fantastic, and I'm so happy that I picked up this habit. I can't believe it's taken me this long. I think I just always negatively told myself that I couldn't read. Like, I don't have the brain capacity to sit and have the attention span to read a book, which is not true at all. So if you've ever struggled with reading, I think you just need to find the right genre for you. And I definitely don't think that school was helpful in that. I was in college for 6 years, so I think I just kind of was turned off from reading because it always meant that it was educational, and this is more like calming and soothing. It's like you're watching a romance movie, and I'm obsessed with every second of it. But I did get my steps in. I have like 400 more steps that I need to get for the day. If you're new, I'm doing a 10K step challenge with my family. This is the last week, thank God, because the temperatures in Texas have not been very helpful. And next week, it's supposed to be like a low of like 16 degrees. So there's that, and of course both of those days I have to go to the hospital, so please send prayers for me leaving the house at freaking 6 o'clock in the morning in those kind of temperatures. I finally finished the book and jumped in the shower. I'm gonna do my skincare routine and I guess try and find something to occupy my time. Something that I also want to work on as I'm coming to this new revelation and trying to fix a lot of bad habits that I've had, is going to bed a lot earlier. So my goal is to be in bed tonight by 9:30, which is honestly earlier than I'm in bed whenever I am working. I usually like to be in bed by 10, but I think I want to try and make it a habit to be in bed earlier, because I personally am an early riser. I prefer waking up earlier, but it's been so hard to get myself out of bed before 8 o'clock because I just go to sleep so late, and so I wake up insanely exhausted. So I'm trying to be better about my habits, and then once I kind of like narrow down what routines work for me, stuff like that. I would love to do like a dedicated morning routine video and a dedicated night routine video, and just sharing like things that help me, stuff like that. So once I kind of solidify that, I will share more. I don't want to just like make a video just to make the video. I want it to actually be intentional. So that's something that I am working on. But I'm gonna get ready for bed and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. I just got back from doing 3:30 on the treadmill in our apartment gym. It's 12 incline at 3 speed for 30 minutes, and it's a lot harder than it looks. My hair looks crazy, but we worked out last night and I forgot to wear my headband, and so all of my roots reverted. So I made sure that I put my hair up today. I curled it so it's still very curly. But we woke up, had breakfast this morning. Jonathan went into the office today, and I am actually gonna go into the hospital for a couple hours and help out. So I'm gonna get ready to leave and go do that. I'm gonna make my coffee really quickly so I can drink that before I leave the house. And then after I come back from work, I'm gonna do a princess shift, we call it. I go in for like 4 to 6 hours. It just depends on whether they are like swamped or not. And I just like help out, help pass meds, start IVs, just like help the nurses out on the floor, help the charge out, stuff like that. We have a lot of audit stuff that we have to do, so just help out for a couple hours and do stuff like that. And then I'm gonna come back home, we're gonna film a couple videos, and then resume packing for the day. Start prepping dinner for tonight. We're gonna have baked potatoes. Jonathan isn't home from work yet, but these take forever to cook in the oven, so I'm gonna go ahead and start them now. I just washed my potatoes, and then I'm gonna stab them. And I just stuck our thermometers in. Our goal temp is 210 for both the potatoes, and I'm gonna bake them at 400 degrees. Hey Siri, open all the blinds. I am getting ready to go to solid core this morning. My class is at 9 o'clock. We just had breakfast, and we actually have a pretty busy day today. I have an event. It's at noon, so I'm gonna go work out, come home, and we have to immediately start getting ready for that. Do a little moisturizer. And my Summer Fridays sunscreen. There. Just got out the shower, and I'm gonna make myself a matcha. I'm gonna use this matcha that I got off of Amazon. Do about a spoonful. Use milk instead of water. I don't have a proper matcha kit. I had the proper whisk, but then it started to get like gross, so I need to replace it. So I'm just gonna use my handheld whisk. Ooh. I'm gonna add a little bit of honey for some sweetener. do some milk. A dash of creamer. This is the sweet cream by Chobani. And then pour my matcha in. So the event that we're going to is for Huda Beauty. It's for the launch of their new Ube collection. And so it's very like beautiful lavenders, lots of purple. The outfit that I'm actually gonna wear is pink though. I don't have, well I do. I have like a sweater that is a really beautiful lavender, but it's more of like a casual vibe. And I don't think the vibe is casual. So I'm gonna wear the pink For Love and Lemon set. If you guys are familiar with the set that I wore for New York Fashion Week a couple years ago, I'm gonna wear that with some tights and my brown Tony Bianco boots. So that's kind of the vibe. So for my makeup, I'm thinking like light, cute, like pops of pink for my blush. Not too much bronzer, so I'm using this Makeup by Mario, like their Skin Enhancer. Oh, and it just came out of the pot. I love that for me. But it's almost done. I'm obsessed with this. I think it's so beautiful. It gives like a very lived in, like bronze from within, like a natural bronze versus like a very harsh contour, which is personally what I prefer. I got this Ami Collet skin stick in PR. It's in the shade 240 and I actually used it yesterday. It is so creamy and buttery. It glides onto your skin. It's also a black owned brand, which I love. And I have really been loving foundation sticks because I don't have to get my hands dirty. So, and it blends so easily into the skin, which I cannot complain about. I'm going for a very baby doll look, so I want everything to look blended and seamless and glowy and healthy. That's the vibes that I'm channeling for today. I am gonna use a little bit of my Dior right in my T-zone. This product is very blurring and I kind of want to blur out the texture that I have right on my cheeks. For blush, I'm using Rare Beauty Happy. I feel like my makeup looks tend to look very similar, but I actually was watching a TikTok recently and it was saying how you really need to learn your face and what works for your face. And I feel like I have just learned what works for my face and I just like my routine. I think that it looks good on me and it never fails me. And so I kind of stick to what I know. Like I have my makeup bag packed and I usually will just use the makeup that's in there. But for like events like this where there's like a theme, I do like to switch things up to play along with that theme. And I'm gonna go back in on top of this and add in more blush and more color because this is very soft and very faint. But I'm gonna do my concealer first and then I'll go back in with like powder products and stuff on top to add in a little bit of color. I might add the tiniest little drop of this Say blush. This is in the shade Dreamy, just to deepen up this color a tad bit. For my concealer, I'm actually going to use the tiniest bit of my Huda concealer. Put that there and a little bit there. Sorry, I'm using the viewfinder as my mirror because the mirror is blocked by the camera. I love this concealer and it's one of the concealers that I always recommend to people. I think it blends really well. I think it looks very airbrushed. I'm going to use the Huda powder. This is the pink powder since we're doing pink blush. And this is why I save my concealer for last because I crease so bad. I have natural creases under my eyes. I like to go in with my concealer last so that I can powder as soon as I'm done blending out all of my concealer. I did forget to do my eyebrows, so let's go ahead and do that. This has been my favorite bronzer for like the last, I would say 4 months. It's by Dibs. This is their new baked bronzer. It's in the shade Espresso Martini and it just looks so pretty. I love anything baked. I think that it just gives this like youthful glow to your face and it doesn't dry out your skin, I feel like, as a powder, which I feel like a lot of them do. And like I said, I have dry skin, so I love anything that'll make me look glowy and hydrated. It does have like little shimmer flecks in it, so if you don't like that, I wouldn't recommend this for you. But for me personally, everything I could ever ask for. And you do have to have a light hand because it is very pigmented. I use the littlest amount, especially when I'm going back over my cheekbones, because it will take over my blush if I'm not careful. And I always have a dips code. It's Tomar, I think 15 or 20. I'll put it on the screen and I'll leave it down below in the description. If you guys ever need to restock on any of your products, you can always use my code to purchase. The only thing my code doesn't work on is bundles, but they're like contour sticks. I talked about this all the time. I'm obsessed with these. These never leave my makeup bag, and apparently they're dropping some exciting things. So I'm very excited to see what their new launches are for the new year. And I'm actually gonna use their baked blush. This is in the shade Spice Girl. Go over the blush we applied earlier. I've also been loving to use illuminating blushes instead of highlighter because they still add a really beautiful glow back to your face. I am also gonna put a little bit of this Hourglass blush. This is in the shade At Night. Focus this more towards like the top of my cheek versus the apples. And I'm actually using my bronzer as my transition shade on my eyelids. I've honestly been only using this for like the last couple of months. I don't really wear eyeshadow ever. Sometimes I'll add in a little sparkle, which I am today. And then I also like to take it down the sides of my nose. I do have these Patrick Ta eyeshadows and they are gorgeous. I'm gonna use a little bit of this shade here and just tap that all over my eyelid. Now for my favorite part, my lip combo. And I have been using the Makeup Forever lip pencil in the shade Limitless Brown for so long. I'm obsessed with this color. I got the waterproof version and I just line the outside of my lips. Now this is the true star of the show. This is in the shade Versatile Chestnut. It's a really beautiful like mauvey pink. It's not dark enough to wear on its own, but with a brown lip liner, it gives my lips a really beautiful like pinky brown tint, and I will fill in majority of my lips. I don't go all the way to the center. Now lately my lip gloss of choice has been the Lip Glazes. I personally love the shade Morocco. It's a really beautiful bright flush of pink, but I don't want to be overbearing with the pink, so I decided that I'm going to go in with this Ami Colé lip oil. It is a fair pink color, but it doesn't have a lot of pigment, which is nice. It is very high shine though, which I love. And I think this is the final makeup look. I think it came out really cute. It's very soft, like I said, baby doll pink, glowy, skin looks dewy, hydrated, which is personally what I like to go for when I'm doing my makeup. And I always link all of my like favorite products and stuff in my Shop My. I actually need to update my everyday makeup in my Shop My, but all of my links for everything, outfits, I'm actually updating that later today. I want to do like a home section for like our bedroom, living room, bathroom, stuff like that. I will have everything that I talk about linked on there. If you guys want to shop anything, if you need to know like what foundation, whatever it was I was using, I will link it down there. Add this outfit to the list of items that I would never get rid of in my closet. I think I've worn this outfit now 3 times, and every time I wear it, I fall in love with it. I think it is so beautiful. I love how big the sleeves are, and it's super structured. The flower detail is perfect. This is what she looks like. It has a matching skirt as well. This is it. Comes with the matching skirt. The skirt also has a little flower detail on it. Am I wearing this? Why do I feel like it's off-centered? Maybe like this, I think, is how it should be worn. So the flowers are on opposite sides of each other. But how cute is this? I will never get rid of this. I'm gonna give this to my future daughter one day. I wanted to do a cute little hairstyle in my hair, but I didn't have time for that. I'm gonna put on my brown Tony Bianco boots. And I'm calling my lift now. I almost forgot, you guys. Thank you. Hi, thank you. It is much later, but I am home now from the event and I spent like 3 hours on the phone with Maya. She's helping me kind of like design my apartment, or just like helping me pick out rugs. I feel like rugs have been the hardest thing for me to find for my apartment. And I feel like until I find the perfect rug for the rooms, then it's really hard for me to design the rest of the room and like pick out items. And so she was helping me pick out rugs, and we were also just like catching up. We haven't talked in so long. And then I went and picked up dinner for Jonathan and I still do have some work that I want to get done tonight. I didn't get around to packing today, unfortunately, but I do have some work that I want to get done tonight. So I'm going to finish that up. It's like 7:30, finish up my work on the couch and watch a little bit of TV, and then try and get to bed early tonight. And then tomorrow we have another early morning. A lot of stuff on my to-do list that I want to get done tomorrow, so we will reconvene then. I've spent most of the day packing, and I wanted to show you guys all the progress that we've made. So I've pretty much cleaned out these cabinets. I just have like products that I'm gonna need over the next couple weeks, and then I need to clean out this drawer. And then I have cleaned out all of down here. This is where we kept all of our towels. I took away my little jewelry hanger thing that I have here, and we're gonna have to touch up the wall here. I also cleaned up there. Now I'm working on putting all my bags in their dust bags, and I have cleared out all of my perfumes, wrapped them all up, and put them in this box for storage. And then I think I'm gonna go through my closet and start putting like all of my shoes away. I have boxes for some of them, so I'll put some of them in boxes or in their dust bags. And then I think I'm gonna pack them all in my suitcase. But my closet is a disaster. I won't show you guys what the bottom looks like. Taking all my bags out, my sunglasses and stuff here. I need to start packing away some of my sweatsuits. But we've made a lot of progress and I'm very happy about it. Hello. How are you? I'm good, how are you? And I'm just like, bruh. It's almost like it was like a joke. Like they were like, it was like a threat, and then now it's like actually going through, and they're like, oh wait, no, like we actually do like TikTok. I'm like, please spare me. I just got out of a meeting with my manager, and it's really hard to like have meetings about social media when like the TikTok ban is like looming in the air. So we kind of just like went over my goals for the new year and some things that I feel like are working for me and all of that, and kind of just like caught up and chatted. So I think I'm gonna go make lunch. It's like 1 o'clock and I'm starving. I was just finishing up some work on my computer. I do need to edit the vlog that you guys are currently watching, so I'm gonna do that at some point this afternoon. But I've been doing so much packing this morning. I feel so productive. Like I feel like things are actually starting to clear out. I feel like before it was like just like putting stuff in boxes, but now I feel like there are actual areas in the apartment that are starting to clear out, which makes me feel really good because like I said, I cannot do stressful packing. I just like can't do the chaos. I get way too overstimulated. So I'm very happy that we have like started that process, and then just like trying to balance it out because like I said, we do have guests coming in this week, or in the next couple of weeks, so I want to make sure that we still have things for our guests whenever they do get here, and there's not just like stuff all over the place. So I'm gonna start to clear out a little bit more areas in the apartment, and then I'll work on editing the vlog later today. I updated my shop which this is like stuff that I geek out about, like getting new planners and like organizing all of my links. Like you guys, the serotonin boost that I get after doing stuff like this, I love it. I feel like not everybody like gets excited about these things. Like you guys probably aren't as excited about it, but I am, because I personally love having everything organized, and like if you need stuff, everything's there, versus like creators being like, oh, I have everything linked, and then there's like literally nothing linked. So I went through and organized all of that, and I'm feeling very productive and proud of myself. So I'm gonna go make myself some lunch, well, Jonathan and I some lunch, and then we will resume packing. Do you want to try my cake with me? Huh? Ooh, it's purple. Wait, this is so good. Come try it. I guess this is supposed to be ube desserts.
Supposed to be what?
Ube desserts.
What's that?
I think it's a really popular Filipino dessert, if I'm not mistaken. It's good, right?
You made that?
I didn't make the cake, I just decorated it. We are finally venturing out of the house. This is the first time I put on real clothes all day today. I'm just switching my purses over really quickly. We're gonna go do some home shopping. We wanna go to HomeSense. I've never ever been in there, but I've heard it's similar to like a Home Goods. So we're gonna go see what we find. We're in desperate need of a rug. I think I talked about that already. Putting on some lip oil. This is from Amicole. And I just threw on the same jacket I had on last night from NAKD. I'm obsessed with all of their outerwear. If you've never shopped on their website, they have insanely good outerwear and it's fairly affordable. So I will link this code down below, but we're headed out. Next day and it is about 4 p.m. We just got back from running a ton of errands, just like going and browsing different furniture stores, trying to get info for the new apartment and really finalizing the design of what we want the space to look like. But before I ended this vlog, I wanted to do a haul because I just got a PR box in the mail from Prose and I'm so excited. So if you guys remember, I did a YouTube campaign with them a couple months ago. It was my first ever YouTube paid campaign and I was really excited to work with them. I loved their skincare. Like I'm telling you, I used every drop of every product and the way that it made my skin look, it was insane. Like it really does target, I feel like, what it is that you are looking for. So I was very excited to try the hair care brand and they just sent me the entire hair care line and I am so excited. So we have a custom scalp mask, custom shampoo, custom conditioner, custom styling gel, and then under this we have a couple more products. They sent me a custom curl cream, custom dry shampoo, and a custom hair oil and a hair towel. And I am so excited to try every single one of these products. I love that they put your name on them. So it says custom hair oil for Tomar. And this is just like, these are the things that I get very excited about. You guys know I love my hair and like am really working on finding a routine and things that work for my hair. I am really working on preserving the health of my hair because I do so much heat styling. That's why I've been playing around with heatless curls and finding new ways to style my hair without using my straightener or my curling iron. And as I continue to learn about my hair, I will obviously continue to share it with you guys because I know a lot of you guys are following along my hair journey and are kind of using me as your blueprint, and I would love to continue to share that journey with you guys. But I wanted to go ahead and end this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you are not subscribed, definitely make sure to do that down below and follow me on my Instagram. I will leave my TikTok down below if it is still here by the time this video is up. Tomorrow's the 19th, so we shall see. But I love you so much. Thank you so much for all of your support, all of your kind words. Thank you for being here. And the vlogs are gonna get so good, so make sure you stick around. I love you guys.